to the podcast.
Yeah, we're multilingual. Like the top. It's a reference. It's a reference to the. Oh God, I'm so tired.
The Democratic debate that was held yesterday evening, Wednesday, June 26th, 2019, in Miami, Florida, between 10 of the 20
Democratic
candidates. Another 10 going tonight. Very exciting. Very exciting. Sleepy Joe's up tonight with Old Man Bernie. They're in a fight. I hope they're side by side.
Sleepy Joe and Old Man Bernie.
They're in a fight at the nursing home tonight. It's going to be wonderful.
Rumble, rumble, rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that debate was cool. What else? What else is new?
Oh my God. You should go first. I have a lot.
Oh,
I have so much.
What else is new
7 days.
since the past 7 days? I got brunch twice in 2 days.
At the same place?
Yeah. Wait, how did you know that?
I'm just guessing.
Oh, yeah, no, I did actually. I discovered a brunch place on Tremont Street. Near, I don't know, I guess you'd call it the edge of Back Bay and Brookline. Tremont Street, where it turns into Brookline.
What was the name of the establishment you frequented twice?
It was I can't remember. It's bad. It's a little Israeli cafe. They do brunch.
Oh, Al Jazeera?
No. No.
Made that up.
It's not Hebrew. That's fine. Whatever. Landwehr. The Landwehr.
Never heard of it.
It's called The Landwehr. Landwer. It's on Tremont Street near Back Bay. It's delicious. They have really cool Israeli forms of breakfast, culturally authentic. Like, for example, a shakshuka, which is an egg poached in tomato sauce. Shakshuka. Very good. Delicious. I love it.
It sounds like, what is this, tomato sauce?
Tomato sauce.
I'm picturing a salsa here.
You crack an egg into the boiling tomato sauce and you poach it in the tomato sauce.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I had brunch there 2 days in a row. 2 different groups. It was funny.
I'm going to look up this place on Yelp and see the review.
It was real good. I left a review, actually, on Google.
Of course.
Because my Google thinks I'm a local guide.
So popular, Grayson.
And it's like, hey, your reviews have over 70,000 views. Please post more and, like, post your pictures, too.
Is this called The Landscaping?
No, The Landwehr. Landwer.
Cafe Landwehr.
Cafe Landwehr,
There's two of them. There's one in Brighton and one in Boston.
It's probably the Boston one. The Brighton one would be
has
far
4
west.
out of 5 stars.
It's the Boston one.
With 164 reviews.
Is that yeah, okay. Yeah. None of those are me. I don't use whatever this app is.
It's because you're not 30 yet.
Yeah.
When you're 30, you use Yelp.
Yeah.
That's like
you
a qualification to do it.
Did you get a haircut?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, your hair looks
I was traveling for work this week.
A little fresh on the sides.
Traveling to an Air Force base.
Ooh. Yeah, if you go to an Air Force base or any military base, you have to cut your hair before you go. It's a known rule.
It's not a rule. It's just I think it's really more presentable.
Hey, that's it. That's the shakshuka. Yeah.
Shakshuka. Grace K had it, and she liked it. Looks like.
Okay, we've devolved to reading Yelp reviews, and we need to move on.
Anything for content.
We need to move on.
That was your whole week was brunch.
2 brunches, actually, and walking. Went for a couple walks. I walked around my neighborhood, my Mission Hill, Longmeadow. What the fuck? What am I thinking? What am I?
I don't know where you live.
Longwood Medical. There we go. Longwood area. Explored it. Walked around. Oh, I also got sushi.
From where?
Get the Yelp thing again. No, we're not gonna do the Yelp thing again. I don't remember what it was called. I think it was Love Art Sushi. Yeah, that's what it was called.
What'd you get for sushi rolls?
I don't know, man.
You don't know what you get for it was
50-cent dumpling night though. Tuesday nights,
steamed or fried?
Fried. Tuesday, yeah.
Caroline likes them steamed.
Yeah, you can. It's Tuesday night at Love Art Sushi is 50-cent dumpling night. It was delicious. It's a good time.
Yeah.
So that was basically going on some restaurant trips and going to some brunch.
Yeah. Wow, that's a heck of a week.
Oh, I got my friend really into Outer Wilds and Trover Saves the Universe.
What the fuck is Outer Wilds? Is the game coming out?
It's already out. It's really, really good. It's like kind of like a spaceship simulation program, but it's also a puzzle game. Where
I'm thinking Outer Worlds.
Yeah, no, that's the border. That's the Bethesda, the staff from Bethesda who left and formed their own company.
Yeah, the ones that made New Vegas.
Yeah, they made
Fallout New Vegas.
Right. And they went and made their own studio.
They're releasing on Epic, and nobody wants to get on the Epic launcher.
Because they were like, we don't want to work at this Bethesda anymore because they were doing Fallout 76, and they're like, we don't want to be part of this. It's going to flop. So they left and did their own thing, and that's where Outer Worlds.
Spoilers, it did flop.
Yeah, it did flop. They were wise. I mean, all the lead developers left, so that might have contributed to it flopping. So don't piss off your developers, companies. Don't piss off your developers. They will leave. Considering doing that myself, actually.
Oh, do you work at Wayfair?
No, I saw that though. Yeah, it's topical news. Wayfair, it's based in Boston, and a bunch of people walked out because they were giving beds to the concentration camps.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, my boss. That's the only other thing that I can think of for an update for my week is that my boss has been shitting on everything I've been doing with my job. Like I bring this like carefully crafted, beautiful creation to him.
I told you what to do.
It's beautiful creation. And I know.
I told you where to look.
I know.
I gave you the secrets.
And I bring this comment section that I have been writing for the website that we're working on. I bring it to him like a proud cat brings a bird to its owner. And he just was like, get that fucking dead rat out of my face.
Spoilers. Programmers don't like comments in the code, okay? They don't
hey,
like that.
Good one. That was a good joke. But also not correct. I'm not working on comments in the code. I'm working on comments for the page.
Easy, nerd.
Anyway, I could get into that. That's a whole thing. I ranted about that to some people who were like, "Are you okay? Do you need like medical help?"
You see an adult?
Yeah. I was like going on about the comment. I could go on for like 20 minutes about this nonsense that my boss is making me do with this comment section.
Bosses suck.
But I won't. How was your week?
Let's see. I ran the BAA 10K on Sunday. It was very hot.
It's still hot. It's sweltering in this apartment.
It took me over an hour to do it. I was not thrilled at my time.
No. Over an hour? Isn't it like usually like 45?
For 6 miles. How fast can you run 6 miles?
I don't know. 45 minutes?
I'm old. That's fast. That's fast.
Didn't you get a time of 45 last time?
No.
In a 5K?
I'm talking about 10K.
Oh.
10K is double a 5K. A 10K
I know,
is 6.2 miles.
I know. What's your good time for a 5K? 45 minutes?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Sub 30.
Okay.
This was just really, I hate running in the sun. There's a part in the course you're running up, you get onto the bridge going to BU.
Sun's right in your eyes.
And it's just like cakes you and it kills your time and I cried.
Yeah.
I did it.
You ran over the BU bridge?
No, it's a stretch near BU where like the Paradise is. I don't know the name of that street.
Yeah. It's probably Beacon Street.
Sounds right. Got my second medal over there. One more to go. 2 more.
Yeah. There's a medal. Nice. Is that just for finishing or?
It's like it's for paying the $60 to run it.
Yeah. Participation trophy.
Spoilers: I did not win any money from this race.
Oh no!
The fast runners can do it in like less than 30 minutes.
How many?
Miles.
Oh Jesus! How many? 6.2. Yeah. How many places? How many of the top 10 get a reward? Like
I think it's top 3 men and women.
Top 3 men and top 3 women get prizes.
So. Yeah.
Prize money.
Yeah, and maybe the people who do like the handicap race. I don't know if they get money for that.
Okay.
I'll never know. So I won't be in that circle.
Right. Yeah. You're not at that level. They're playing on a whole different level.
These fucking people. Every time I go to a road race, they run it. So it's pace yourself. They get into like the 90-minute mile pace. They start running, half mile in, time to walk.
Wow.
So they stop right in the middle of it. And
yeah,
it's like
you've complained about this before, yeah.
It's
there's like a wall of walkers.
I filled the BA survey yesterday, and I was like, have to fix this. I don't know how you fix it because people just don't judge it themselves, but it's like, maybe put a poster up.
If you have run a race and you know you can make this time, or like maybe they have to prove it from a previous race, their times or
but
something.
Then that costs more money. They got to have more people working the BAA events. So that's why it's
to prove the times.
Yeah. I think the elite runners get put up and they start first. The ones who know they're going to do it. Like they have proof.
Maybe they just get to go to the front of the boarding group.
Yeah.
Boarding, zone 3.
But now I got to run 13 miles in October and I can't wait.
13 miles?
Yeah.
Is that a half marathon?
Yeah.
Jeez. You're doing a half marathon in May?
No, October.
I don't know why
it's my BAA distance medley completion.
Oh, nice.
I'll get another medal and then I'll get a medal saying I did the medley.
You got a medal for your medals?
It's going to be the best.
So you can medal while
and
you
then
medal?
I'm never running again. I'm done.
You're calling it? 3 races is
My
calling
hip
it.
was sore the other day.
Your hip was
I've
sore?
never had hip pain in my life right here.
Running is bad for you.
I know it is, but I just want to do my this is my longest run I'm gonna do is the half marathon, and I'm done.
That was more a realization than a criticism. Running is bad for
People
you.
who do the marathon, I don't know how they do it.
Why do you ever see people who are like professional jockeys getting interviewed? And you're like, what have you trained your whole life to look like that? Why? Why'd you do this?
God damn.
You're literally a weirdo any other fucking place you go in your entire life if you look like a jockey. No, like I respect them a lot. What they do is incredible. But you see a jockey walking down the street and you're like, what the fuck? Is that a person? Is that a person or is that Gollum? They're terrifying. They're like the tiniest version of a person that you could be.
They're like not little people, but they're just people.
No, they're just people who have slimmed and thinned themselves into nothing. It's like sanctioned anorexia, right? It's like sports sanctioned anorexia. They need to be as light as possible.
I put in jockey and got this picture. Is this what you're referencing?
Definitely underwear. Yes. No. Like like race jockeys.
I want to see. Oh yeah, look at this guy.
Yeah, they're fucking tiny little dude. Yeah, that's the most famous guy that you
Is
see him everywhere.
Is that Seabiscuit?
Yeah, no, that's not. If you look up a jockey and
He
the
looks
first picture
like
is the famous guy, you know who
like
he
a
is.
wooden doll, like a ventriloquist.
Get like a picture of like a full body shot of him, or I don't know if you can find his name, but
Putting in body shot.
Body shot of a jockey.
A lot of underwear.
so much on it's all underwear.
Oh my god, this is very difficult.
No, you want to put the word horse in or sport jockey? I don't know.
I'm gonna put jockey height.
Jockey body size. Jockey picture? No, I don't know.
Look at that. I want to get this framed.
Oh boy. They're
so small.
They
They're
look
so
like little
cute.
They look like little kids. If you see
my
someone like
God.
that looks like that walking down the street, you're like, oh,
Look at how little they are.
yeah, they are. They're intent. It's like, you know how Michael Phelps is.
Oh my god, that one's like so short.
You know how Michael Phelps is like genetically engineered to be the best swimmer on the planet because he
Yeah.
has his height,
'Cause he smokes pot.
his breadth, his like wingspan, the size of his hands. He's just designed by God to be a swimmer, right? That's the whole point. The people who like train can train so much, but your body has to be a certain shape.
But
these guys, they're like,
they were born that way though.
they must have been, right?
There's no way you can be like at 10 years old and want to be malnutrition so I don't grow.
It's like trying to find a gymnast who's successful who's higher, like taller than 5'2" or something. Like they're all short if they're at an Olympic level. Because
being a
the
gymnast though, it's like you're doing that from your little kid though.
right, but they can't make themselves shorter. You can't control how tall you get.
Yeah, but I don't want to like a 5-year-old being like, I want
So,
to be
like,
a jockey.
So like there are full-sized people who are jockeys, but they don't get to this
They
point.
don't win.
They don't win.
They're
to this point.
losers.
There's like this small subset of genetically superior jockeys who are really looking like aliens to anyone who's not a jockey. Like Michael Phelps, you know, he looks like an alien because he doesn't have the right body proportions. He was a mutated DNA to the point where he's a perfect swimmer, and these guys are perfect passengers.
Is he going to swim next year in the Olympics?
Probably not.
Or is he retired? Let's see. Because I was thinking the other day.
I miss Michael.
I saw
Let's find out. Let's invest. Slightly Biased Podcast investigates. Where is Michael Phelps now?
I think he's retired. Yeah, that's too bad. He's won a
This
lot of
is
medals.
Slightly Biased exclusive. How many medals does he have? 35?
He's 33 and he's 6'4".
How many medals does he have? Like 35 or
Oh
something?
my gosh, there's 60s. Oh my goodness.
60?
Hold on.
60 medals?
It says he has like total 66 medals.
Yeah,
for
no.
first place.
Yeah.
That's not all.
Wait, just
So,
first place?
Olympic Games, 23 gold medals.
23 gold medals.
For there's other
As an
race
Olympian.
championships. Yeah.
As an Olympian, 23 gold medals. That's insane.
I think he got better with age too.
That makes sense.
He's like
technique gets better.
He's like the fucking.
What is it? 1,000 hours to be perfect? No,
10,000.
Yeah, 10,000. He's probably. Do you think he has 10,000 hours?
I mean, being in the water probably. Yeah, I think he's retired now, but who knows? He might come back next year.
We'll see. The world will.
If his numbers are still good,
we'll wait with bated breath. Yeah, if he can still keep it up with, there's no reason why he wouldn't want to.
Same
unless
with
he's like
Usain Bolt. I don't know if
bored.
he's still doing it.
Unless he's bored, you know, like you just get bored with it. Did we get through your whole week?
No, we just got sidetracked
Yeah.
about jockeys.
What else happened with your week?
I flew to Arkansas this week.
Oh yeah.
A lot of fun.
How was Arkansas?
Hot. Hot. So hot. Flew out Monday. Pretty uneventful flight. On my second flight to Little Rock, This guy sat next to me. I think he was a heavy smoker because he had like a white beard, but then the mustache was yellow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was gross. And his skin, he had like the worst skin I've ever seen. Like wrinkled and cracked.
Gross. He probably smokes a pipe too.
Good for him.
One of those types.
I think he was like 21.
Really?
No.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, well, because he's got white beard aging.
Yeah,
and
he was old.
It accelerates aging.
Yeah. So I flew into the Bill and Hillary Clinton airport.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it's
Cool.
called. It's called
Wow.
the Clinton Airport with Bill and Hillary Clinton.
Ooh.
They both got the W there.
Oh. They both got the
I
W.
got a Hyundai.
It's weird because only one of them was president.
Yeah.
So strange. Although she did do a lot of really good shit as a Secretary of State, though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Her emails. Anyways,
Butter emails.
I got my rental was a 2017 California Red Hyundai Accent. That is an awful car.
Ooh.
No
tell
backup
us
camera.
more.
No backup camera.
How dare they?
I was not used to backing out of a spot without it. It was rough.
To say
I'm
the
a little bit
least.
traumatized.
To say the least.
So then I drove through Arkansas to North Little Rock.
Ooh.
That place is fucking strip malls.
How nice was your
and
hotel?
It was a Courtyard Marriott. It was all right.
Was it like $30 for the whole trip?
No, it's government rate, so it's $94 a night.
Oh.
And yeah, a lot of chain restaurants there. No character at all. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Really?
I felt
Wait,
like,
what chains did you go to? I might have known one.
what chains did I go to?
Yeah,
Or
what
did-
chain-
The ones around here. It's the same.
Oh,
It's
oh.
very, very similar chains.
I thought you meant like local. Because you know how... You ever been to Cincinnati?
No,
They have this chain that's only in Cincinnati called Skyline.
never heard of that.
It's basically chili on top of spaghetti with a mountain of shredded cheddar cheese on top of it.
It sounds awful.
It's amazing,
Really?
actually. Yeah,
It
it's the
sounds
sorry,
really
it's
not
a
good.
bed of spaghetti. Anyone who's been to Cincinnati or parts of Ohio know about Skyline. There's a bed of spaghetti, then a big slop of chili, and then just shredded cheese as much as you want. So much shredded cheese. It's really good.
That is constipation
But
waiting to happen.
they only it's bad for your stomach, but it's great for your your mouth. But they only have it in like Cincinnati. So.
Never even heard of it. But they have a lot of restaurants we have around here, like Chili's, Applebee's, Five
What?
Guys.
Outback Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse was there.
Ooh. TGI, yeah.
It was just like no character to that place.
Really.
I was not thrilled
Oh.
with Little Rock.
Are you saying that Northern Little Rock is not the cultural and foodie heaven that Cambridge, Massachusetts
I'm gonna
is?
be honest. I expected more.
That's what you get for living in.
I stayed at my
Cambridge.
hotel. Yeah, good times. What else did I see when I was
Did
there?
it have a pool? That's the biggest.
It did,
question.
but I didn't go to the pool.
Oh, lame.
I went to a Sonic though when I was down there.
I do like a Sonic. You can't really get those around here.
No, the one that was around here closed.
Yeah.
So I went to Sonic. It's a different drive-through experience than people are used to in this.
But because you
Northeast.
wait by the thing, right?
You pull your car into a spot
Yeah.
and you push a button to order.
Ooh.
And the thing with Sonic is they play music very loudly,
You have to listen.
and you're just like trying to talk to the lady with her shitty headset, and
Oh,
you're
God.
talking to a mic, and she's like, "What?" Like number two. With
You know you get quieter when you get nervous too. So
yeah, I'm just like number two,
number two,
please.
Sorry, I'm
Do you
sorry.
want ketchup, mustard, and mayo?
I'm sorry.
Put it all on there.
Can I get it with cheese too?
Put it all on there.
I want a side of chili.
Shove it all. Sonic has awful vanilla ice cream. Awful soft
Awful
serve.
vanilla ice cream.
So when it comes to like fast food, getting soft serve ice cream,
This ain't a Wendy's. This ain't a Wendy's, bruh.
I wouldn't.
A DQ. Sorry, I meant to. This ain't a DQ.
They had DQ
Vinny.
down there, of course.
Really?
It's a chain restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This ain't your Dairy
The
Queen.
number one good soft serve ice cream at a fast food establishment is McDonald's.
Ugh.
They have the best.
No, I think it's Dairy Queen.
The Dairy Queens are not everywhere.
Doesn't matter.
They're like
the
once
question
in,
wasn't
like-
most available. The question was best.
Okay, most available ice cream, and when the machine's working.
I think the best ice cream is DQ. Also, the McDonald's ice cream machine is always broken. So
I've never
I
had
don't know
that.
what
with
you're
me.
talking about.
I've never had that happen to me.
No, whatever.
Your Pokemon Go just vibrated at you.
My Pokemon.
Don't get it near the
vibrated.
microphone.
I'm not. It's not. No, it wasn't that. It was probably a text message.
Yeah, I went to a local barbecue place when I was down there. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Otherwise, and then I went to
Not
the
bad, not
Bill Clinton Presidential Library.
Ooh, they really like Bill Clinton in Oklahoma. No, Arkansas.
Little Rock. Well, he was the governor too.
Oh, he's the governor of Little
he
Rock.
was the governor of,
That
of
explains-
Arkansas before he was president.
right. The governor. Yeah, he's the governor of Little Rock.
He attacked Paula Jones, got elected president. Then, took advantage of Monica Lewinsky and stayed president.
You really hate Bill Clinton.
He's all right. I don't know. Is it? I love the Clintons because they have bred so many conspiracy theories that I cannot.
I think you like. I think you like George W. Bush more than you like Bill Clinton.
Ugh, that's tough.
I'm calling you out.
That's tough.
I'm outing you as a Bush apologist.
Shh. I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for Bush or Clinton.
Who did you
'Cause I
vote?
couldn't
Who'd you
vote
vote
then
for
'cause
against?
I was too
yeah,
young.
I was gonna say what?
But I didn't do it. I voted Ross Perot.
Who would you? Yeah,
Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
Al Gore.
I voted for Al Gore. I only exclusively vote for losing presidential candidates.
I'm glad that I need so going to a president's library costs money. I thought it was free, to be honest. I thought
Really?
it was a free, but it's
Mhm.
not. But
Wow.
military is free. And I went in
Oh,
there.
you went in as military then?
Yeah, and
Right.
the security there, Jesus Christ. Security. They like
You know they probably need it.
I guess everyone has the security guards. I had 2 security guards, and then I go through metal detector.
You had security guards?
They had them there, yeah.
Oh no, they had security
Yeah,
guards.
and
okay.
then I don't know. It's a bunch of shit about Clinton. A bunch of shit about him. I don't
Oh,
know.
it's just
All
is
his
it
documents
a library?
of his documents? That's what it is.
Wow, really? Okay.
Yeah, and they have got all
How do they need a whole library for that?
because he's the president for 8 years. I don't know.
I guess he was the president for 8.
Yeah, two
Oh,
terms.
Dang, son.
Yeah, they don't mention Monica Lewinsky though. Kind of upset about that.
Go
They mention the impeachment,
Figure.
but not Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, the impeachment was for lying about quote unquote allegations.
Yes. About
Probably.
blowjobs.
Probably don't even mention it.
They don't mention Paula
speaking
Jones
of-
either.
Speaking of conspiracies and politics, boy, do I got a story for you.
Tell me, Dad.
That was a nod to the Veggie. Yes, in case anyone was wondering, that was a nod to the VeggieTales intro song. Okay, so I got a story about Trade Federation's investigations and concentration camps. And it's about the death of truth in American society.
The death of truth.
Yeah, which has been a sliding scale. It's not a new thing. It's like been slowly happening. But here's the pitch. There's this news about the concentration camps on the border, the one in Clint, Texas, and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm sure if we won't get into it, but if you haven't heard about it, look it up. It's pretty atrocious. Kids sleeping without beds, sleeping on concrete, no
diapers,
no diapers,
no people, no adults.
no food or the same food every day, microwaved burritos for weeks at a time.
United States is breeding sociopaths at an alarming rate.
Yeah, and there are Customs and Border Patrol officers. So all of that to say that this horrible thing is happening, and the responses from a lot of Republicans and the presidential administration and Fox News pundits, that kind of person responding, has either responded with straight up gaslighting or justifications, and it's very shocking. And like I said, I don't want to get too into this, but it's incredibly shocking to me the degree to which the lengths to which people will go to defend this behavior, to justify that this is okay or that this is reasonable. It's very, very depressing. But there's this gaslighting, right? About like, oh, this isn't true, or if they are here, it's because Obama put them here, or they're only here because the Democrats haven't given us more money. And it's like all of these conditions, like the people are saying on the non-Republican side that this should be like Geneva, like we should like report this to the world, and the world should condemn America for this, and we should get in trouble like on a global scale. And it just reminds me very strongly of a certain prequel to a certain successful movie franchise that took place a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Think about the planet Naboo and the Trade Federation's blockade of the planet Naboo. Right? When this was brought to the Senate, the Galactic Senate, Palpatine was, their representative and was saying, we need help here. We need to we need assistance. We need to end this terrible trade blockade. And then the Trade Federation stands up and says, we object. We think this is a false thing. We need proof. We suggest a committee be formed and investigate whether or not there is a trade blockade of Naboo. That is the plot of the first Star Wars prequel. And it sounds so familiar to a certain Democratic minority political party in the House of Representatives, or a majority party in the House of Representatives, minority party in the Senate, where the Democrats are seeming more and more feckless and useless in this like terrible thing that's happening.
No way.
What are we waiting for? This is concentration camps.
You know what they're waiting for?
And crimes against humanity that are being committed in our country.
They're waiting for 2020. They hope Trump doesn't get reelected.
And
so
we
then they don't
are
have to deal with it.
our mainstream response to that is waiting until 2020.
They're pussies.
That is unacceptable to me.
Nancy Pelosi's burning out.
And unfathomable. I don't think she's burning out. I think she's still playing calculus. She's still playing politics. We are so far gone from the importance of what is a political win. If this was the Republicans in the majority, in out of control of a government, and if they were in the position that the Democrats are in right now, they would not give a fuck about whether or not they could pass impeachment. They would just do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not because they're evil. It's not because they're conniving. It's because they would legitimately think it's the right thing to do. They tried to impeach Bill Clinton because they sincerely thought it was the right thing to do. They weren't being malicious. And it says so much to me that we can't do the right thing because it might not be the smart thing to do, or it might not work out strategically in our favor. And like, where did America go that that's what's happening? We're losing the culture war. We're losing the thread here. Like, we're losing so much over these like protocols and strategies, and by not impeaching him, by not doing what the right thing to do would be, we are losing so much credibility in everyone's eyes, including our enemies. What the fuck, guys?
What's the conspiracy?
Oh, so the conspiracy part of it is that if Trump says, I don't believe that these war crimes are happening. I don't believe these crimes against humanity are happening. I don't believe the conditions are bad.
He's like a Holocaust denier. That's all he is.
He is. And right. So if he tries to Holocaust deny his own concentration camps, or says that it's the Democrats' fault and that the Democrats need to give him more money because it's their fault and they need to pay more. What? What is their thread here? Anyway, yeah, the Democrats need to pay more. It's their fault they were there in the first place, and there's no real crime in the first place. There's no real bad conditions. So why would they need to pay more money if there's no real bad conditions? It's like they can't keep a coherent thought. It really is. But then, so this is the conspiracy part of it. It's, what if Trump was like, I don't believe this. We need to, and this is also the sad thing, is that the Democrats could also say the same thing. We need to form a commission to investigate whether or not this is all real. So if the Democrats say that, or if Trump says that, you get this long drawn out process that is like easily bogged down in the weeds of the technical definitions of an asylum seeker, and where are their parents, and are aunts and uncles considered family, and can we release them to these people? Oh, well, we had to separate them because they weren't with their biological parents, they were with their aunt. What are dirty conditions? What are livable conditions? Are they following the rules? Well, do we follow our hearts or do we follow the rules? If you want the rules to change, then change the rules. So like, we're gonna get bogged down in this whole thing, and it really kind of seems this is not real, but the conspiracy theory head in my brain says this is Trump being Emperor Palpatine. This is Trump like playing this emergency.
Trump is the Phantom Menace.
He's the Phantom Menace. Trump is the Emperor Palpatine who's going to use a crisis to seize like fascist power. Right? That's the
Wait, is Mitch McConnell Darth Maul in this scenario? Because Darth Maul is way too cool for that.
No, I think Trump is Darth Sidious. I think Trump is Darth Sidious.
And who's the Emperor?
And the Emperor is Mitch McConnell.
Oh my! Who's pulling the strings?
No, I think
Putin's Palpatine.
Oh, you're right. Well, no, Putin's like Darth Plagueis. Putin is Darth Plagueis. He's the.
Did I ever tell you the story of Darth
Plagueis
the Wise?
Fucking yeah. And then Darth Maul would have been Tim Ryan, Paul Ryan. Darth Maul would have been Paul Ryan, but he got fucking kicked out.
Sarah
Huckabee Sanders
is Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. Oh no,
she's
she's not. She's the king. Attila the Hutt, Attila the Hun, Jabba the Hutt. There we go.
God,
there we go. I got there eventually. Yeah, Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Fuck George Lucas.
Jabba
this is
the
all his
Hutt.
fault.
Fuck. Yeah, no. Like, can you see a possibility where Trump or someone else tries to like seize Hitler power by saying all these emergencies are happening?
Won't work.
I can see him trying.
the way it
We
worked,
don't have that kind of government.
He'll
though.
try, but
we
the
don't have
way
a government.
Hitler did it was more of a less of a connected society or civilization.
Caesar.
He wasn't. No, but it wasn't connected. Like
Right.
we have the internet now, so it's really hard for him to be this is happening, and people are on the border
True.
taking a picture and nothing's happening.
Well, that's the thing though. Is we have fucking video evidence and picture evidence, and people don't believe it.
Well, the GOP
Because there was one picture that was of a kid in a cage that was in a cage during Obama, so they think all the pictures are from Obama's age. Because they saw one picture.
Which makes no sense because you have people visiting the
There
camps
are other pictures.
with cameras.
Right? But this is what I mean by saying we're losing the culture war. I heard someone criticizing AOC the other day, in person, in the wild. I heard somebody, or I forget where it was. It doesn't matter. I heard somebody criticizing AOC, saying that she it was the pictures of her crying by the fence. You see those pictures?
No.
There was these pictures of candids that a photographer took of her crying near a fence after she had seen the squalid conditions for the first time.
You can do
but they were old
Life's what
pictures
you
that the
make of
photographer had forgotten to release until just now. So because of that, weird circumstance, everybody that was seeing them was saying, "Well, these are fake pictures. This was so staged. You can't even see the kids. It's just a picture of her in a fence. It could be anywhere." And I'm like, you would literally
Kind of looks like New York to me, though. I don't know.
like
Maybe
you
New
would
York.
you would yeah, those are the pictures. You would literally think these people who are saying this, they would say it literally no matter what. They are looking for any excuse to attack their enemies. They're saying, it's so stupid. It's oh well, she's too weak. Oh well, she's too compassionate, or she's not compassionate enough.
She's too compassionate.
Is she is your enemy too compassionate or not compassionate enough? Make up your goddamn mind, right? They'll literally attack them for anything, and it doesn't matter what we do. They're gonna attack us. Do it anyway.
Yeah.
Start impeachment.
Just do it.
Just impeach him.
Just
Impeach
do
the motherfucker.
Just do it.
Swear, I think Mike Pence would probably still be doing this shit, but at least he wouldn't be a fucking asshole about it. Actually, he would be more of an asshole. He's so fucking smug. I hate him.
I don't really like Republicans anymore.
There's some good Republicans.
But people who stand by Trump, though.
There are many good Republicans.
I know, but
but there are
it's just that whole
many
fucking thing.
Bad faith actors like Mitch McConnell, Paul Ryan.
Oh my God, Mitch McConnell.
Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson. There are bad faith actors.
Anyways, TSA decided to randomly search me today.
Did you get randomly selected? You have pre-check.
I do. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
Really?
I walked through and they're like, boop. I guess it's just a random thing, I guess. I don't know. It's
It literally
ran.
Okay.
A light flashes above you and they have to search you.
Wow, that's kind of funny.
The guy had the coldest hands, though, when I bent over. It was so much. I'm just kidding. They searched my luggage. They're like, do you have any electronic devices in your luggage? I'm like, I have 2 laptops and a Kindle. We need to see them. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know what he did with me. He opened them up. He looked at
He
it.
probably swabbed them.
He swabbed it, and it was like,
it's a laptop.
Yep. That's what the X-ray machine said. It's a laptop.
It's a random test.
I know, but it was 7 a.m. and I was just like, oh, come on, guys. You're killing me. You're killing my average, my wait time. You're killing it.
Yeah. You're killing my pre-check benefits.
Oh, pre-check's so good. I went to Logan on Monday. It's like you just walk right through. My God.
Yeah. You can cut all of a lot of that politics rant out, by the way, if you want.
I'm not going to. I need the time.
Yeah, you're right. Well, we could. That's what I was saying. We could do a short 30, but whatever.
How do you cut that though? It's like where are you gonna cut it out?
Like a little side things that I
People
say.
like
Anyway,
the rambling.
basically, anytime I say anyway, that's where you should cut until, because that's where I get back on track.
Anyway,
you
gonna see Endgame tomorrow? The re-release is coming out.
No, I'm not going to
It's
see
gonna come
Endgame again. I've already seen it three or four times. I saw it 3 or 4 times with different people in the theaters. Okay, I've given them enough money.
Marvel needs all your money to beat Avatar.
I've given them so much money, enough money already. They don't deserve any more of it. What did you think of the debates and all that Spanish speaking? Did we ever talk about that?
I don't know. I don't think so. We talk about jockeys instead.
Talk about jockeys instead.
I don't know. I kind of missed the first hour of the debates.
A lot of people were whining about the Spanish speaking, but I didn't think it was bad pandering.
Did you see what's his face's reaction to Beto's doing? It was a
Cory Booker. Cory Booker gave him the side eye.
He's like, oh fuck, I got to do this too.
He was asked about that. I saw him get interviewed about that after the fact, and he was like, they were like, what were you thinking in that moment? He's like, I literally don't even know what I was thinking in that moment. I just think I remember thinking, he just threw down the gauntlet, and I have to match him now.
Booker didn't plan for that, and he only had so much time for
no,
a response.
only one of them did.
So it kind of cuts your response time.
Yeah.
But those times don't matter anyway in those debates. Like
It's clever though. I mean, that was a good move by Beto because he's more fluent than Raul Castro is.
Is he?
A little bit, yeah. He's because Raul Castro didn't even say as much as Beto did. Beto was like,
I heard Raul
had more to
Castro has now edged above Beto.
I think that the point of these debates is to try to separate yourself from the pack, and I think Beto did that. I don't think we can give him shit for doing what we're asking him to do, right? We're like, hey, stand up at the stage, dance monkey dance, make us notice you, make yourself better than the other people around you. He did that. Why are people mad?
I don't know who's mad about that. I don't know.
People are a lot of Spanish speakers are like, oh, and like the comedy hosts, the late night show hosts, they're all making fun of him for speaking Spanish and
but that's their job.
Yeah, right. But I thought it was interesting that they would attack him for it, though. I mean, or at least make jokes at his expense instead of saying good job. Because like people listen to the late night hosts more than they do the daytime people.
Oh yeah.
They don't value the opinion of like Chuck Todd, okay? Or Wolf Blitzer, okay? They value the opinion of Trevor Noah and Seth Meyers.
Late night's going away anyway. It doesn't matter. The ratings are in the tank. Nobody watches anymore.
People
Everyone
only
just uses Twitter.
People only watch the late night shows for the YouTube clips.
Just watch them on YouTube.
They just put them on YouTube. Yeah, exactly.
Did you watch the day drinking with Rihanna and Seth Meyers?
I saw that and I wanted
so
to,
funny.
but I did not.
It was
watch the whole
so
thing.
funny. Oh, he got so drunk. Oh my god.
I feel like she could drink him under the table.
She
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
But they were doing like every kind of alcohol they did. It
That's
was
so
wild.
funny. That's so funny. I need to watch that. Yeah.
Did you see that O.J. Simpson's back on Twitter?
Got a lot of stuff to straighten out here.
Oh my
Got
god,
a
his
lot of
videos. Hey, this is the real O.J. 32.
Oh my god.
And it's like, we know it's you because you're making a video.
He should have made his Twitter account handle OJ the Fogey.
The juice is loose.
Oh fucking Christ! What did he say? I got a lot of records to set.
Straightening out.
We got a lot of records to set straight.
Straightening out.
Fucking, that's so scary.
Why did he?
So
why?
scary.
He never did anything wrong. He was found not guilty.
Oh yeah. He also published a book called How I Did It.
If I did it.
Fucking
Something like that.
motherfucker. I hate him so much.
I follow him on Twitter.
If I did
But
it.
like, everything is video,
Fuck
so it's
you.
like, I don't think he knows how to type.
He probably doesn't know how to type.
He has wicked CTE.
he's probably
He
illiterate.
did 10 years in the NFL. His brain is mush.
Yeah.
That's why he killed his ex-wife and the guy she was dating because he lost control.
Yeah. He's a psychopath.
Accounts out there. So this one, at the real OJ32 is the only official one. So this should be a lot of fun. I got a little getting even to do. So God bless. Take care.
God bless and take care.
Dude, he's wild. But
I got a lot of getting even to do.
11 tweets and 800,000 followers.
How does he already have 800,000 followers?
Because it's fucking OJ. Dude, OJ was so popular before the murders.
Before he murdered people.
He was like this really popular guy because people felt comfortable around him. That's why he was so popular on like LA and shit, and he had all these endorsements.
He was real popular.
The juice.
He was really liked by the brand Isotoner too.
Oh my god! Like
before he put them out of business.
He'll probably go back to jail again. He probably will.
You think he's gonna like admit something on Twitter and think, "Oh, I didn't know this was public"?
No, no.
Like, what do you think he's going back for?
Well,
Did he serve time and then get out? And now
he went to jail for like breaking into someone's house who stole his own shit or something, and he was in Vegas and he did like 10 years in jail
for breaking and entering.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
He's not the brightest bulb.
That checks out. He got away with murder and then got sent away for 10 for breaking and entering.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
That's pretty much what happened. Yeah.
I mean, I hope he does something.
He got out.
He belongs in jail.
That case was so fucking botched.
Yeah, the murder trial.
The officer like arrested him was like found to being like these racist like ramblings on tape, and that's just
it was like a lot of stuff was omitted because the officers were racist and it was inadmissible, right?
So the prosecution tried to argue that he couldn't have done it, or the defense tried to argue that he couldn't have done it because he wasn't in the best shape. But the week prior, he made a workout video that the prosecution used. But still, it doesn't matter. He got away with it.
Well, yeah, no. It was a jury of his peers. And
literally decapitated somebody and got away with it. Like, who else did it?
Who else would have killed your ex-wife and her boyfriend?
The boyfriend, yes.
No, it was the janitor.
It's
what
like,
the fuck, dude?
I don't know what went on in that jury.
This unstable criminal definitely didn't kill her. Sure.
CTE, man.
Sure,
Ain't no joke.
That is not Pokemon. That is another random text message. Going on a date tonight.
To brunch?
No, it's a pool table this time. We're gonna go play pool.
Isn't that is that expensive? I picture like anything in the city doing anything recreational, like bowling.
No,
pool is pricey as fuck.
There are a few places you can go to get cheap pool. I think Yard House has no, maybe it doesn't. No, okay, yeah, Yard House does not. But in Fenway, there's the Tasty Burger. You know the Tasty Burger in Fenway?
Yeah.
They have a pool table. You can play.
Just one?
Yeah, just one pool table. You can play for free though.
But what if someone's on it? What do you do?
Well, go on a Wednesday, or like go on a weekday.
Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, today's
Yeah,
Thursday.
yeah. So
It's
you
like
just go.
packed.
I'm not going there.
Oh.
I'm going to a random other place. I forget what it's called. But apparently it's got good reviews by the person I'm going with.
Do you meet this individual on a dating app?
I did.
No one meets anybody anymore face to face, right? That doesn't happen.
No. Well,
Sounds like an awkward situation for me.
I mean, no, I did meet somebody through a mutual friend actually, but
that was a mutual friend. I'm talking like
yeah.
going out and
I
just
don't meet
meeting
people in the
people.
wild, yeah. So there was one time actually. I mean, so this is a kind of the caveat is that this was in college.
Oh yeah.
But, in college, I actually met somebody that I didn't even really, I like texted them for a little bit. I didn't even really date them, but I got a girl's number by like doing the sup nod in a library. I did the hey, how's it going? Like across the library.
How are you?
And she gave me her number. So
It just said 911.
oh God. Yeah.
Please leave me alone.
That's the only time I met someone in the wild. But it was on a college campus, so it doesn't
Yeah,
count.
that's cool. That's cool. People do that still, I guess, in college.
Yeah, in college they definitely do, yeah. You give people their numbers in like the end of class or whatever.
Never me, though. It never happened to me.
No, okay.
No. This is a source
You should be this attractive, then you could
This is
get
a
people
source
giving you their
book. I
numbers
know,
in the
I
middle
know.
of class. I think he's gonna cry.
You got to read Seven Eves.
I gotta read Seven Eves.
You got to read Seven Eves.
I think I want to read all the places you'll go.
No, you got to read Seven Eves.
What about One Fish, Two Fish?
No,
or
no,
Fish,
no.
Blue
Seven
Fish?
Eves. You like space shit.
Oh yeah, I do
The
like
moon
space shit.
explodes,
Yeah.
and they got to create a society.
You should
in
play the Outer
space.
Wilds.
Maybe.
The Outer Wilds is a video game that's a miniaturized solar system stuck in a time loop, and you have to solve puzzles.
Oh.
It's fun.
No, they use these little thing called arcs,
Yeah.
and they have them because they can't have everybody.
Little things.
No,
called
they're actually pretty big, but there's a bunch of there's like thousands of them
Yeah.
with people in it
yeah.
because they can't have everybody in one thing because if they get hit by a
It's
meteor
an
or
arc,
something,
Yeah, redundancy.
no, but they disengage and come together.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
And the guy describes it a lot.
I do. I really like the high description sci-fi fantasy.
There's a lot of descriptions in that book. I zone out
I
sometimes.
do like that. What's it called?
Seven Eves by Neil
Seven
Stephenson.
Eves. You ever-
840
You
pages.
ever
long.
read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
I don't know how to read. This is awkward.
You ever read Douglas Adams?
No.
He's great. I love him. He's my
Never read
favorite
it.
author.
He's your favorite author? He's
Yeah.
dead. Get over it.
That doesn't change him being my favorite.
You're at J.K. Rowling. She's still alive, and she's changing the books every day.
Yeah, she's also. How many penises does Harry Potter have today these days? Has
I learned
J.K.
I was
Rowling
gay
tweeted?
from J.K. Rowling. She told me I was gay on Twitter.
Has J.K. Rowling tweeted about how many dicks Harry Potter has?
That's probably next. She's saving that one up.
Yeah.
Good for her.
How many do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be 3 or more?
Let's see.
How many dicks does Harry Potter have? Unreleased, unconfirmed. I'm going to say 6
Well,
dicks.
I think it's probably like 5, right?
At least 5.
At least. I mean, he has 3 kids, right? At the end of the
One
books?
for each kid.
Wow.
At
So
least.
that'll look different.
So 3 to 6. Got it.
Good for Harry.
Good for Harry. Harry dicks. This is what happens when I drink coffee. Oh boy.
People who fly, this really pisses me off.
Tell me
'Cause
about
there's
your
like-
terrible plane experience.
There's like no laws in an airport.
I think
it's-
there's sky marshals actually.
There's like no, but like etiquette laws. It doesn't. You don't need them in
They
an
literally
airport.
have their own cops.
But the problem is people have no sense of urgency in an airport, and it literally drives me fucking nuts.
I had to
The slow walkers get out of the middle of the fucking hallway. Holy fuck.
Would you rather they walk on the edges?
Yes, I'm trying to get to my goddamn gate, and I don't need you in front of me and then stopping and look at a fucking kiosk or some shit.
You know what's really funny is like the proficiency with which I can navigate using simple, comprehensive reading skills in any location. I go to New York, right? I get on the subway. Never used the New York subway before. It's not hard. You read where you're trying to go. Google tells you. Look at the signs. One of them says left, up. The other says right, down. You go downtown, you go to the right. It's not fucking hard, right? You just I guess the
Yes.
only confusing thing is knowing the difference between inbound and outbound trains if it's not the actual end of the stop.
Then they should be like, it's common sense.
But if you can look at a map, it'll say which direction is inbound
common
and which
sense.
direction is outbound,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So, yeah, no.
It's,
And I'm not harshing people who have reading comprehension problems. I'm not going to insult them, but like, boy, am I good at that.
the
I'm
problem
like
is people
real
don't
good
have
at
common
it.
sense.
It's great.
And then it's like when you're getting off a plane and it's like just a zoo.
You know, I paid extra money to sit at the front of the plane. Changes your life.
I know. If-
Third row.
If I'm trying to
The
get a
best
layover,
row.
I want to be in the front. If I'm just my last stop, I don't care. I'll be in the back.
No, I don't ever want to wait
Well,
half crouched in the middle seat of an aisle. I don't ever
Oh,
want to
yeah.
wait
I
half
do a window
crouched
in
in
the
the
back.
middle seat.
yeah.
No, none of that. Don't want to stand there while the entire front half of the plane gets unloaded. I want to be on the third row and on the aisle. Third row aisle seat is me forever.
Third row. I like the aisle seats. I have to go to the bathroom. I can just get up and go.
Yeah.
I hate trying to jump over
No,
people.
I'm not doing that.
The
I'm
guy
not
next to
jumping
you is
over
just
people.
passed out. You're like, oh fuck, I gotta crawl over this
You
guy.
don't have to. Yeah, you'd have to. The only thing is you have to get up before the people to get in before you. Besides that,
Well, yeah.
get up for the bathroom. You get up first
Military
to get in the
boards
aisle.
first. It's
yeah,
the best.
No, yeah, like third or fourth row aisle seat. That's the way to go. The only way to fly. Only way to fly. I paid like $17 just to pick that seat on Spirit Airlines.
Jeez.
Yeah, $17 to pick that seat.
And the people who pre-board first because they're quote unquote need more time. That is just lazy fucking people.
no.
Oh my god.
No, it's not. There's some people who legitimately need that.
The people today did not need to do it. They just wanted to do it because
They
they
just-
were just slow.
You know, they
It's
probably
like,
don't check it at the gate.
They
right?
don't. They don't check shit. The
Like, oh
lady
yeah,
doesn't
you,
give a
you
shit.
look like you need extra time.
The
Sure, go ahead.
And then one guy rolls in there with 2 carry-ons to put in the overhead bin.
I
You
don't think
can't
I
do
don't
that.
think you can do
You
that.
cannot do it
Yeah, how did the gate let him through?
because they must have. I think one was like a backpack, but then he put it up in the overhead bin.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like what a dickhead move.
Put it
People
under the seat in
have
front of
shit
you.
to do there,
Yeah,
and you're taking up 2 spots and already full plane.
he just doesn't want
You
to.
fucking asshole.
No, I hate people like that. That is
Oh my
unacceptable.
God.
I flew on Spirit to go to DC. I had one backpack. One. I had a single small backpack, and it went under the seat in front of me because I didn't want to take up the overhead bins because people have carry-ons. They can't fit under the seat, so I put my backpack under the seat because I'm a nice guy.
Problem is no laws in airports.
No laws.
It's a free for all.
Unless you're an Asian doctor trying to get to your patient. There's laws for that.
Oh my god.
The law is break your face.
I had to cross. Oh, yeah. was that what airline was that?
United.
Okay. I don't fly United.
Of course it was United.
I had to cross like the fucking Atlanta airport today.
Oh yeah.
From
One wing to another wing.
From E to A, and people are so fucking slow. I'm trying to get there because my layover was really tight.
Do you have
So
moving sidewalks?
I did. No, they have the train there. Use
Oh, they got the train. Oh, I love a train.
But just get into the train and then going up the escalator, and people are just like, oh, looking around. Oh, look at this place.
Ooh, moving.
Go away.
Robot
Move.
trains.
This is my first time in the big city.
I was like in an airport. And
God.
I was in an airport going to go to DC, and this little kid got on the robot train behind me, and he was just like, "Dad, what kind? Is this a bus?" And the dad was like, "No, this is a train." And I really wanted to be like, you know what's even cooler than that, kid? It's a robot train. And he would have been so excited. He would have been like pumped, but I didn't say anything because his dad was there and I didn't want to talk to him.
Hey, little boy.
I don't want to, yeah.
It's a robot train.
It's a robot
Do you
train. I
wanna
know, like
Do you
as-
want to come to the front with me?
like my kid brain, the part of my brain that's like still 8 years old, knew that he would have been jazzed to know that this was a robot train. Because I would have loved to know that. But
God.
I was like, no, I can't talk to this kid. Like, that'd be weird.
Yeah. I
Can't
don't talk
just-
to anybody in
don't talk to
airports.
random, especially not a kid.
I just keep headphones on and keep moving forward.
Yeah, it's a different kind of world these days.
Hey,
You
little
just-
boy.
If you're a man in this world, don't talk to a child ever. If you're a woman, you could go up
Unless
and
you're Sleepy Joe.
yeah, unless you're Sleepy Joe. I was watching this comedian with an E at the end. That my friend was like, "Hey, we gotta watch this comedian. She's wicked funny. She's the one who like says guys are like goats." Like,
Who? What's her name?
her, like, I don't remember her name, but I'm saying I'm trying to identify her by her like famous bit where she compares guys to goats that go. Anyway, if you know who I'm talking about, add us, text us, whatever. But she had a whole bit about this, basically, where she was saying she was in the airport and she saw a mother with a swaddled baby and the baby's leg poked out of the blanket, like the little swaddle blanket, and the leg was just hanging there and the mother didn't notice. So she says, if a guy came up, and a guy could not do this, it wouldn't work. But me, as a woman, I went up to that mother and we made eye contact, and there's a woman-to-woman bond that you just know that they're safe. And she knew what I was going to ask. I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, your baby's leg fell out of the swaddle." And she said, "Do you want to grab it?" And I said, "Yes, I want to grab it." And you can shake that thing as hard as you want. And she was like, "Oh, you can't do this if you're a man. You can do this if you're a woman." And I'm like, that's objectively true and hilarious. And she was like, "Yeah, grab that baby's leg. Grab the little baby fat leg. Shake that little chicken wing." It was hilarious. It was funnier coming from her, but you should look up. It was on Netflix. Try to find that.
Is it Ali Wong?
I have no idea. I literally don't remember the name at all. It was a very funny bit about a woman trying or allowing another, like, they recognize the safety of another woman. Like, you are a safe known quantity. You are not a creep. Please shake my baby's leg. I'm a weirdo.
Next week is Stranger Things season 3.
Wait, it's coming out?
July 4th.
What?
Spider-Man Far From Home's next week.
Shit.
Midsummer's coming up next week.
Midsummer.
Cannot fucking wait. The guy who directed Hereditary. The horror
I'm not
movie.
as excited about that, but that's
Hereditary is so good.
cool.
It's really good.
That was really loud.
That's a noise in the movie.
Thank you so much.
It's really good.
I hate it.
You should watch it.
Thanks. I hate
Hereditary
it.
is so good.
Cool. I probably won't.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll watch Us. I still need to watch Us.
I've seen Us.
Something about tunnels.
Yeah, it's something about tunnels.
Yeah,
a little bit
whatever.
about tunnels.
That's all I know. I need to see it.
Kim Heidecker's in it. He's fantastic.
Looks like a good movie. I also need to see Toy Story. Toy Story 4 came out.
It's Toy Story 3.
I heard it's good.
I heard it's a masterpiece, but not Pixar's top 5.
Yeah. What's the other one that came out? There was another one that was recent. Came out. Oh, Pokemon. What is it? Oh, it's a Zigzag and a Whisper. I don't really need these, but I'll catch them anyway.
A lot of stuff comes out.
There was another one. What was the most?
Aladdin.
That was creepy. Oh, it was Aladdin, yeah. No, your Alexa just tried to talk to us.
Oh, good for her.
That was creepy. I heard a voice from the other room.
I'm always listening.
Alexa's always listening. Alexa. I'm sorry, I can't help you with that, Todd.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I have the debates to watch in 2 hours. 9 o'clock
yeah?
Eastern Standard Time.
Fun.
That's late.
It's going to be real fun. I'm excited. So excited.
Yeah, July 4th is next week.
I could not care less about Joe Biden. Like I
just want to see what he's going to do.
You think he's going to try anything? I think he's going to be so vanilla and boring, and he's like, I think he's looking to.
He's going to be Sonic vanilla. Ugh.
He wants to lose, right? Like, you don't think he actually wants to be president?
Then why did he run?
He hasn't done shit. He hasn't done jack shit so far.
But why did he run then? If he doesn't,
if he wanted to, because people were pressuring him.
No, I think he wants to be president. I think that's his personality.
I think he only wants it because people have told him that he can get it.
Yes, because he can beat Trump. That's what his. I think
people have told him you need to run because you can beat Trump, and he thinks he can win, and that's why he's running. Like if somebody told you, Vinny, if you ran, you would win.
I don't want that. I can't do it.
If
someone stop.
I think if the general person, if someone comes up to you and you have the vanity to be a politician in general, right? Because there's a baseline vanity, and someone comes up to you and tells you, if you ran for president, you would win. You would fucking run. Not because you need to, not because you have a goal, but because you know you would win.
If that's the case, then I think tonight's going to be rough for Joe Biden.
That's exactly right. And I think
Vanilla Joe rolling in.
This is the thing about that. People can sense that. People are not stupid, especially voters. Voters are not stupid. They can sense insincerity, and unless they're Republicans. But most voters can sense insincerity, and people are going to find out very quickly that he is not in it for the same reasons as an Elizabeth Warren or a Kamala Harris. They are in it for very clear reasons.
Harris is tonight. Oh, yeah. And Mayor Pete's tonight,
Pete Buttigieg is a very clear reason for running. Amy Klobuchar, very clear reason for running. Who's the climate change guy?
I don't know. There's too many. I don't know.
There's one guy who has
20 people. I don't know their names. I don't remember the people who did it
He's
last
a governor
night.
or something. I don't know.
Bill de Blasio. No, the guy from Washington?
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, that guy.
I have grandkids. Thanks, man. You have grandkids?
He's got the climate change message. Pete Buttigieg has the military message.
Why don't we have them all be president together? Imagine
Well,
that.
we can get two of them.
I know. I'm calling it now. Mayor Pete's going to be a VP candidate. I'm calling it.
I think you're right.
Same with Beto.
He seems
they
like
will
a
be
VP.
the VP candidates. I'm telling you.
There will be no second lady.
No.
There will be a
telling it.
second man.
Mayor Pete, he is believable when he talks.
I think
but I don't think he has the experience that
I
people are
think
going to want to be
that there
president.
is at least a 50% chance that the next we will either have a first man or a second man. Second gentleman.
Come on, Chastain. Come on.
I think there's a very high likelihood. Like if it's either a woman president or like a Pete Buttigieg vice president. We will either have or like a woman vice president.
I want those Christmas
you know?
cards.
We will have a first or second gentleman. This time 2020 or 2021.
I fucking hope so.
We will.
Oh, God.
This time in 2 years, just you wait. Minus a couple months back in
How
January.
can people vote for Trump? How can they do this?
Because he's better than Hillary.
But like, how can his base hopefully is slipping? But like, okay, I'm done.
And it's like people. The surprising thing about it is that you hear you do those interviews and you ask people, and people genuinely they know that he's a misogynist. They know that he's a rapist. They know that he's a racist, and they don't care. They actually
he is
don't
not
care.
a rapist. She's not his type.
Oh, whatever. No.
That is my defense, guys. She's not my type. Oh my God.
I will lower myself to a status of a man who is a man, like primarily. I will lower myself to reduce myself to the generic everyman that all men are at their core. For you listeners, only for you, I'm pretty sure I've said that.
So
to get out of being shamed for who I slept with. I'm pretty sure I've used that exact excuse, and it was a lie then, and it's a lie now. She was exactly his type because any girl who's into you is your type, and he thinks that everyone is into him. So every girl is his type. He's so vain, he can't fathom someone being not attracted to him.
God.
And every guy knows that if you think a girl's attracted to you, they become 2 points more attractive out of 10. That's a known fact. Try to lie, try to deny it, but you're lying to yourself. And anyone who comes up to him, he's vain, so he'll think they're into him. He's going to think is attractive. He's going to try to fuck them.
God. I was thinking about Trump when if he ever gets his library, what it's going to be. It's
going to be a bunch of tweets.
It's clearly going to be a casino with a McDonald's attached to it.
Do they put all the books that presidents have read in those libraries?
They have books in there that probably they've read.
It's like, this is a book I like, right? Like,
yeah, they have like all their documents and binders.
It's going to be
and shit.
it's going to be 1,000 copies of The Art of the Deal.
God, for sale too.
For
all,
sale.
All autographed.
Everything is autographed and for sale.
It definitely got a McDonald's there.
Do you know what
his restaurant?
Do you know what the actual saddest part of that sentence is? This whole joke? It's fucking true. There's gonna be like, we're not kidding. Like, even if he loses miserably, even if he goes to jail, even if he's ostracized from every community on the planet, there will still be people who love him no matter what. Even if he loses, even if the worst things could possibly happen,
people, unfortunately.
That's the sad truth of all of this. Is like, it literally doesn't matter what we do, because, well, in this sense, there's nothing we can do to avoid it. Because no matter what we do, there will still be a like massively successful money pit that he will set up, that he will allow people to shovel him money for the rest of his fucking life, including his kids. Like, he's setting them up, and it's successful. He's already won. Like, he will already be well off for the rest of his kids' entire lives. Like, he'll set up a fucking like McDonald's franchise, and people will shovel money into it because they hate themselves and they love him so much.
I hate myself.
But I love Trump.
Daddy Trump. I'm done.
People will file money into his life for the rest of eternity. There's nothing we can do about
God
it. Like,
bless.
he can go
God bless America.
He can go to jail, but it's not going to change anything.
And that was episode 61, The Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Of the Slightly Biased podcast.
Thank you
George
so much.
Lucas did nothing wrong.
God. George Lucas did nothing wrong. JRRM did nothing wrong. George R. R. Martin.
The double D's that don't lie.
The double D's did nothing wrong.
They did everything wrong.
Oh no.
God, they ruined that show.
Help, I've made Vinny mad. Oh no. Send backup.
turn this off.
If you can dream it, you can do it.
Life's what you make of it.